fears of violence in the U.S.
We remain very concerned about the lone wolf incited to violence by an ideology of hate.
Amid the war in Israel. An inspiring story.
It was a hard thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, there were moments where I just wanted to give up.
About a man who found his way back on the dance stage. And candy prices rising.
Everything is so expensive right now, though, unfortunately.
With the spooky holiday around the corner. These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Good morning, South Florida. I'm Julian Davis.
I'm Samantha Gutierrez. Today is Tuesday, October 24th, 2023.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
New view, a CNN drone flies over Gaza showing the widespread destruction. More new video this morning. It captures the moment that two released Israeli hostages were taken out of the helicopter and into proper medical care.
Hamas released 85-year-old Yocheved Lifshitz along with 79-year-old Neerat Cooper and sent them back to the IDF yesterday. Speaking through her daughter, the older victim described the experience of being kidnapped as going through hell, although she said while in captivity she was treated kindly.
My mom is saying that they were very friendly towards them.
Once received by the IDF, the Defense Force flew the two women by helicopter to a hospital in Tel Aviv, where the two hostages could receive medical attention.
Authorities this morning haven't made any links between anti-Semitism and a death of a synagogue leader. But as CNN's Laura Aguirre reports, the case is still illuminating the possibility of violence spurred by the war in Israel.
In a world increasingly polarized by politics and prejudice, the sister of Samantha Wohl wants to know who would kill a woman known for loving everyone.
You fought for everyone, regardless of who they were or where they came from.
Samantha Wohl, a synagogue board president and prominent Jewish community member, was found fatally stabbed outside her Detroit home Saturday. Detroit police gave an update on their investigation Monday.
We have a number of people that give us interest. We are just short of calling one of the people a suspect.
As of now, police say there's no evidence anti-Semitism was the motive. Still, national security officials are voicing concerns that the escalating war between Israel and Hamas could spur increased violence in the U.S.
We remain very concerned about the lone wolf incited to violence by an ideology of hate.
Near Chicago, the mother of a 6-year-old boy stabbed to death last week is herself now home from the hospital, recovering from her knife wounds. The family's 71-year-old landlord is charged in the case. Police say he allegedly attacked them because they were Muslim, and a federal hate crime investigation is underway. Illinois' governor making an appeal for peace and unity Monday.
To show our Muslim and Jewish neighbors that we stand with them, to chart a new course, one of solidarity, justice, and humanity.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Other candidates are throwing their names in the hat for House Speaker, as the position has been vacant for more than 3 weeks. So far, 8 Republican candidates have declared their candidacy after Ohio Representative Jim Jordan exited the race following 3 failed bids. This turmoil comes at a very inconvenient time for the House. It has stopped the passing of all legislation, including policy bills and spending packages, merely a month after the government was at risk of shutting down. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries says that both parties have to find a way to solve this issue together.
The only way to do it is to figure out how we can partner in a bipartisan fashion to reopen the House and govern in a reasonable, common sense way.
Some representatives have suggested boosting interim Speaker Patrick McHenry's power for the time being, but many Republicans have rejected this idea.
A recall is in place this morning for dog food following a salmonella scare. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration issued a recall on Saturday. It covers Retriever brand dog food due to that potential contamination. The specific shipment that was recalled was sent on October 5th and was distributed across many Midwestern states. Consumption of the food can lead to many health risks for dogs, including fever and decrease of appetite. Direct contact with the product can also cause the the same effects for owners if their hands are not washed properly.
An inspiring story this morning about an Orlando area dancer who is back on the dance floor after losing both of his legs following a battle with meningitis. Reporter Jerry Askin from WKMG has his inspiring story.
I had a vision, like, I'm going to be able to do all the things that I wanted to do, and it's just been so rewarding.
Rafael Castellano is all smiles and says he's grateful.
It's the first time that I actually be dancing on my prosthetic, so it's really exciting.
The competitive ballroom dancer is back on his feet and back on the dance floor after battling a meningitis infection last year, causing his legs to be amputated. He spoke with us last September after undergoing several surgeries. Now, his road to recovery has led him back to his passion.
I've been dancing since the age of 5, and to have lost my legs about a year ago, it was a hard thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, like, there were moments where I just wanted to, like, give up, but I knew in my heart that I would be here one day.
Here's video of him practicing this weekend for a dance music video soon to be released on social media. He learned these moves in just 2 days from director and choreographer Michael McCrary.
We are doing a dance music video retelling of I've Had the Time of My Life from Dirty Dancing. It's hard not to hold back tears when you're in the rehearsal process because it really is truly an incredible testimony and an incredible just thing to see.
It's personal for McCrary, who said he suffered a leg infection back in college.
I was able to keep it, and the doctors were able to find a way to like get it out of my system.
What's your message to others about just, you know, hanging in there and being strong despite obstacles they might face?
To not let fears get in the way. Life is going to throw many things at you, and it's your choice to decide how you want to react to it.
I'm Jerry Askin, getting results, News 6.
A very, very slow speed chase ends with a reunion between a missing tortoise and a Florida family.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
We went to, I think, Target or somewhere else just to start looking for candy, and it was outrageous.
A frightening change in the price of trick-or-treat candy, and Halloween is just 2 weeks away. Well, 1 week away, sorry about that. Stick around to be spooked. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Just don't have the money.
Let me ask you something. Do you have a Pell Grant?
Yes.
You do know you can get a free tablet, right?
Did you say free?
Yeah, free. It's simple. And the application is done in the store.
I could really use a tablet.
Go get one. Another satisfied customer. Stop by Panthertech in the Graham Center at FIU MMC today to speak with one of our associates to get your free tablet.
Type 2 diabetes can have a big impact on your life. But how can it be prevented? Well, the first step is knowing if you have something called prediabetes. Take the 1-minute risk test today at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Bittersweet news involving the supply chain. You will still be able to buy all the trick-or-treat candy you like, but it's cost a bit more than last year. It's not the news you were hoping for just 1 week before Halloween, but the price of candy is up.
Here's reporter Rebecca Kolf from WTMJ in Milwaukee.
You want a gummy?
If you're passing out treats this year for Halloween, you've probably already noticed the cost of candy is up.
That's ridiculous. It went up like $3 for just those Costco bags.
Everything is so expensive right now, though, unfortunately.
We went to, I think, Target or somewhere else just to start looking for candy, and it was outrageous.
Kramer, Olivia, and Joe all live on Clement Avenue, a street they consider one of the busiest in the city on Halloween. It's just down the block from the A&J Halloween house that draws hundreds of visitors. So they have to be prepared for a lot of trick-or-treaters.
I counted last year, we had about 700 kids.
Candy for all those kids really adds up, especially this year. According to the Bureau of Labor, candy prices are up more than 13% since last year. University of California, Los Angeles supply chain expert Professor Christopher Tang says candy is so expensive because of the cost of ingredients and because it's mainly made in the U.S.
I think that the labor cost has gone up a lot because of inflation. The workers need to have a high income so that they can survive. All the ingredients, from wrapping paper to the basic ingredients like sugar, and also the cocoa beans that we have imported from Africa. So as a result, every single ingredients, elements, and the wages are going up.
He says the good news for Wisconsin, the costs aren't as high as other parts of the country because most of the candy is produced or distributed in the Midwest.
Therefore, the last mile deliveries from the warehouses to the retailers.
According to the National Retail Federation, the average household spends about $30 on candy and will likely have to spend $35 this year. However, from our unofficial survey of the neighbors on Clement Avenue in Bayview, they spend on average $200 a house. And while some are trying not to spend more,
If I could give advice, it would be to get not chocolate candy, because for some reason the gummy candies and the hard candies are a little cheaper.
Kramer says he couldn't follow his own advice. Is that what you did?
I got the chocolate candies, but it's because I wanted to eat some.
Halloween here is just so, it's just how can you not be involved?
That was Rebecca Cloft reporting. The UCLA supply chain expert she spoke with says the best way to save is to buy in bulk. Small packages of candy are 75 cents per ounce, more than they were last year. Large packages are only up about 35 cents.
An escaped African tourist near St. Augustine is back with her family this morning. She got loose from the family's backyard back in 2020. According to the Putnam County Sheriff's Office, she was wandering the area for 3 years and only made it 5 miles away from her home. Vets say that she's in rough shape from spending so many cold winters without heat, but she'll be okay. You're watching Newsbreak, and we're coming right back.
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Samantha Gutierrez.
And I'm Julian Davis. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.